Welcome to Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? This is your go-to source for practical advice and support when considering if a divorce is the right answer for you. Join us each weekday for a quick chat where we'll uncover a variety of topics such as child custody, property division, and self-care. Together, we'll explore the emotional, financial, and legal aspects of divorce and help you find the best path forward for you and your family. Here is your host and Certified Divorce Financial Analyst professional, Mike Fulkerson.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? I'm your host, Mike Fulkerson, financial advisor and certified divorce financial analyst professional. And today's topic is spending time with family. And it was kind of interesting. What I want to look at is we all age. Okay. A lot of times the emphasis is on kids if we have them. But really, when you look at your family and your siblings and your parents, there's only so much time we have with everyone. And it can be kind of challenging. So you're considering getting a divorce, and there's nothing wrong with that. And sometimes you put it off for one reason or another. But the reality is, time is a limited commodity. We only have so much of it. So every year you put it off, if that's what you're considering, is a year less you have to be doing something else that might make you happier, might make you a better version of yourself, put you in a better situation. Whatever happens to be going on for you, you get to decide. So when we look at family, there's a couple things that you look at as you consider a divorce, and that is, how much time do you spend with them now? Sometimes pre-divorce, you don't spend a lot of time with your family. Other times, it may be good. You never know. It just depends on each person's situation. But if you're spending less time than you would after the divorce, then perhaps that tells you something about your relationship. Now, when it comes down to it, your family can be a great support network. You're going to need it during the divorce process. You're going to need people to be an outlet or a vent. Also, perhaps share an idea or two or some thoughts for you to think about. So you're going to want to build out the support network. And a lot of times, family is a good place to go. And because everybody's different ages, they're going to have different experiences. You might even have a sibling that's been through the divorce process that might be able to assist you with questions and answers and stuff as you figure things out and piece things together, because there's a lot to do with the divorce. It's going to be a very emotionally challenging time for you. And if you have kids, them too. The transition alone is going to be very difficult in regards to it's new. You don't know what to expect. You have to do everything after you get done with the divorce. And in the end, if you do get divorced, a lot of times it is the right path. It's the right thing to do. And you're going to be in a better space for it. So just want you to keep in mind that take a look at how you interact with your family. And afterwards too, when you get done with the whole thing, maybe you got to reconnect with some people that you haven't spent a lot of time with, because when it comes down to it, we all have limited time together, and making the most of it all the time is important. I want to thank you for joining me on this episode of Breaking Ties, Is Divorce the Answer? I always say this, but I mean it. If you have questions or concerns or need help with anything at all, feel free to reach out. I am happy to assist any way I can. Divorce is not the end of your story. It is the start of your next great chapter. And with that, have a wonderful day.